I've seen them all. The kings, the beggars, the warriors, the poets. They all come to me in the end. It's the natural order of things. One moment, breath and warmth. The next, stillness in my cold embrace. I am an absolute, a finality. I'd grown quite accustomed to my role, the predictable rhythm of life and its inevitable conclusion. But then came Lazarus. He was a good man, from what I gathered, loved by his sisters, respected in his town of Bethany. But sickness, like me, doesn't discriminate. It came for him, and when his last breath rattled in his chest, I was there to guide his spirit away. It was a standard collection, really. His soul was weary but peaceful. I settled him into the quiet dark. Another one claimed, another job done. Or so I thought. His sisters, Martha and Mary, were heartbroken. Their grief was a palpable thing, a storm of sorrow that echoed even in my silent realm. They had sent word to their friend, this teacher from Galilee, hoping for a miracle. But he didn't come. One day passed, then two, then three. By the fourth day, the world of the living had begun the process of forgetting, of moving on. The decay had set in. Lazarus was mine. Completely. That's when I felt it. A tremor, not in the earth, but in the very fabric of existence. A presence was approaching Bethany. It was a power I hadn't encountered before, not of kings or armies, but something ancient, something foundational. It was life itself, walking on 2 feet. He stood before the tomb. The stone rolled tight. The air grew still. The weeping stopped. Even I held my breath, though I have none to hold. Then he spoke, just 4 words that defied everything I am, everything I stand for. Lazarus, come forth. It wasn't a request. It was a command that echoed through the stillness, through the darkness, and found the soul I had claimed. I felt a pull, a force I could not resist. The threads of finality I had woven around Lazarus began to unravel. His spirit stirred, not as a whisper, but as a waking giant. I had to let him go. I watched, powerless, as life flooded back into the cold vessel, as the man I had taken walked out of his own tomb, bound in burial cloths but undeniably, impossibly alive. On that day, death was defeated, and I learned a new name to fear. Jesus.